came about and the results of these projects?
Well, that's what we're kind of going through right now.
Well, I think people recognized that what we had was not sustainable. The parking lot was a constant headache because, because it was gravel, it wasn't, and so stone was just, every time it rained, it was another headache. So maintenance was a huge issue, then accessibility. So when you have a stony, irregular surface like this, imagine it in the winter. And you have people of all ages and kids walking up and down this hill.
Yeah.
It's just a mess. And a lot of people, there was a lot of resistance because people liked it being a natural surface and they thought it was more pervious and everything. But once we brought the engineers in, they said it's not pervious. And we weighed the maintenance aspects of it, and then we looked at how difficult it was for access. We were able to convince folks that this could be an improvement. And in general, people are very happy with it. So while we have, these swales create a bit of a barrier to people moving up the hill, but you'll see a concrete sidewalk along the edge of some of these, so we were very careful to put in a nice walkway for people, a well-marked walkway. There had been no walkway to this parking lot at all. It was just, you walked in the road.
Mm-hmm.
So we put in access here, which is much, much better. We even considered, what if someday there's a bus route that comes up Hunter Mill, and somebody gets off the bus and they're handicapped and they need a 5% accessible route. How are they going to get up this hill? So this route is actually handicap accessible. It's at the right slope, and then it's a long way to go. But because it's under 5%, you don't need a handrail. So that was considered. And then, and then there was some interest in doing solar, like doing solar panels over top of some of these, but the county requires that you have a certain amount of tree canopy on your development, 10%, and that needs to be dispersed through the property, so this wasn't a good candidate for solar because the shade from the trees would cancel out the solar. But we did do, we improved the lighting. Previously there had been 2 light poles in the middle of the parking lot. So we put in modern, up-to-date lights that are on timers and on circuits, so the top can be on regularly and the lower ones don't have to be on at the same time. And we also put in lighting for the signs down at the bottom of the hill, and we improved the access into the site. So it was able to address a lot of different issues.